2 seconds later. In the marquee, the TV screens show the live feed of Sophia killing Lola. Apart from Anderson, loud cheers erupt from the American table. They stand, whoop and holler, then shake hands and pat each other on the back. They break open more bottles of champagne. The TV screens show a replay of Lola's death in vivid top-down detail. There are mixed reactions from the other international leaders and dignitaries. Some applaud politely, others scowl at the jubilant Americans. A few of the South Africans storm out of the marquee in disgust. Some of their Russian allies join them. The British Prime Minister raises her glass toward Anderson and mouths congratulations to them, then, call you. Anderson ignores her. The compere strides up onto the stage and hails the American table. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner! The Americans cheer and clap. They chant, USA! 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 The remaining South Africans and Russians turn their backs on the American table. The compere struggles to control the crowd. Thank you. If I may continue, thank you, please. He holds up his hand. Ladies and gentlemen, if we could have some order now. Thank you. Some quiet now, please. The audience calms down. The TV screens show highlights from the last 10 hours of The Game. The compere continues. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am sure you will agree that this was a fitting finale to a spectacular day's entertainment. And so, without further delay, I'd like to call upon President Rocabado and Senator Anderson to step forward and join me on the stage. Some light applause from a few of the tables and more cheers from the American table. Anderson shuffles forward onto the stage, followed by Rocabado. The compere greets them both with a handshake and hands an elegant silver trophy to Rocabado. He passes the president the microphone and takes a step back, politely giving the floor to Rocabado. Rocabado addresses the room. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please show your attention for the winners, the United States of America, and Senator Anderson, who will receive the winning trophy. Mixed applause. Anderson steps forward, and the president hands the trophy to Anderson, who holds it aloft. The American table goes wild with more chants of USA, 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 speech, speech! Anderson takes the microphone and waits for the din to subside. Why, thank you, Mr. President, and on behalf of the President of the United States and his government, I'd like to thank you for putting on such a wonderful day. As winners, and therefore next year's hosts, it will be hard to come up with something that can top such imaginative and well-organized entertainment. A truly magnificent effort. Rocabado beams. An agent steps up onto the stage and discreetly walks over to the president and whispers something into his ear. Rocabado nods, sidles up to Anderson, and takes back the microphone. Thank you for those very kind words, Senator. I have just been informed that your helicopters are ready and waiting, and so, if you'd be so kind, and allow me to lead the way. Rocabado leaves the stage, and Anderson follows him. American Secret Service agents surround them as they head out of the marquee. Maradrew continues to take shots with his camera. They leave technicians shutting down computers, pulling out cables and plugs. The TV screens all shut down. Waiters and waitresses clear the tables. The diners break off into small groups and chat amongst themselves. They ignore the celebrating Americans. Anderson and Rocabado walk side by side toward two waiting U.S. Navy Chinooks, their rotors spinning slowly in preparation for takeoff. The pair stroll toward the helicopters and chat amicably. As they reach the Chinook's rear door, the Bolivian president reaches into the top of his jacket pocket and pulls out an expensive-looking Cuban cigar and offers it to Anderson. I believe this now belongs to you. After all, a wager is a wager. Anderson takes the cigar and pockets it. I'll make sure it goes into my diplomatic baggage before heading home. Rocabado laughs. Quite. The senator holds out his hand expectantly toward the president. Of course. Rocabado reaches into his inside jacket pocket and pulls out the victory document and hands it to Anderson. The main prize. Anderson pockets the winning contract. Why, thank you, Mr. President. You are more than welcome, sir. Now go and enjoy your victory. They shake hands for one final time. Anderson and his entourage step up and into the helicopter. Two sexy American uniformed cheerleader types greet them and close the helicopter doors behind them. The rotors spin fast. Roccobato retreats to a safe distance and waves his goodbyes. The two huge helicopters take off and head in different directions over the salt pan.